It's Francesca here. For those who live under a rock and don't know about my existence, the title of Captain should definitely ring a bell. As some of you may know, I'm part of this totally weird film class full of nerds that my counselor forced me to take for an art credit, which really confused me because cheer definitely should have counted for that. Have you guys seen me on that field? Art is an understatement. Anyways, the old ancient dude who runs my film class, he's in his 40s, forces me to watch all these old irrelevant movies, some of which I'm going to review for you today on my new vlog, appropriately titled Keri and the Captain Review Dumb Old Movies. So you're probably asking yourself, I see the Captain, but who is this Keri you speak of? So, without further ado, let me introduce you to my right-hand woman, my sister from another mister, but most importantly, co-Captain Keri!
Captain, can you hear me?
Yes, Keri, and I was just telling my fans about you.
Well, I'm here and I'm ready to offer some dope critiques on cinema.
All right, cut it out.
Sorry, Captain.
It's time to get into our first movie review. The first movie we're going to be reviewing is super old, which means that it's extra stupid and extra meaningless. If you know of this movie, you're definitely over 60 or you've seen it referenced on the iconic show SpongeBob.
And if you know this movie and like it, well, we don't like you.
The first movie we're going to be reviewing goes by the ridiculous title, Nosferatu, a Symphony of Terror. So my first thought while watching this movie was, oh man, this is really hard to watch. It's all in black and white. Scratch that, it actually does have some color. It has this orange and blue and pink tint all over the screen. Something about it representing the times of day. Blue represented nighttime, orange represented indoor light, and pink represented when the sun was rising and falling. Something like that. But what I do know is that it was the first vampire movie ever made, which I think is a pretty cool fact.
Facts.
Seriously, facts.
That also explains why that vampire was this hideous looking thing. You know, it kind of reminded me of Samantha. Ugh, she's so sus.
No cap. Seriously, is she even okay?
Historically, I don't think vampires even ever looked anything like that. For reals. We all know vampires are totally mint. Edward, such a hottie.
I mean, many people say that they did actually look like that. I just don't believe them. What I do believe is that they sparkle in the sun.
Right. Who are we to argue with Stephenie Meyer's literary and cinematic masterpiece, Twilight?
Gosh, Twilight is such a good movie, and that family is so good looking. I mean, they don't wear black, they definitely don't wear capes, and they don't drink human blood, which I think is a lot better.
I mean, not for the animals, of course.
I could probably go on and on about Twilight, but I guess I'll stop there. In conclusion, the Captain and Keri give Nosferatu a 1 out of 5 stars, and that being for a variety of reasons. Number 1, it's not historically accurate, which we already covered. Number 2, it's all in black and white. Sort of. And number 3, it has the word symphony in the title, and everybody knows that symphonies are a total snooze fest. And finally, my ultimate problem with Nosferatu is that it lacks speaking. My professor tried teaching me that this is called a silent movie, and oh my gosh, I hate it. Hate's a strong word, so I guess I'll use dislike though. I know how back in the day they didn't have the equipment they needed to create sound, but it just makes it very hard to watch.
It kind of reminded me of like Tom and Jerry, except for the vampire going around and killing people. Oh, I hate that mean cat.
I mean, like, there is background music, so it wasn't completely quiet, but it was just still a little too quiet for me. Also, do they expect me to be able to read lips? Like, I know there was things at the end of the scene saying what they said, but like, what if you forgot your glasses? And then you can't read what's on the screen. What do you do then?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, that's how the Captain and Keri see it. We'll see you next time for a new movie and a new review.
Peace.